Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Motorola Edge 70 and let me share with you how to turn off ads and their personalizations. So let's start with the personalization. We have to open the settings. Here in this general list we have to scroll and find Google, so it is at the top. Then go to all services here, scroll and go to ads. So here we've got something which is called advertising ID, and removing it or resetting it will not necessarily limit the amount of notifications or ads which you receive. However, they will not be as personalized as before. So your device will not show you, for example, the items which you've been searching for, etc. So that's quite a good step in order to limit the advertisements, because those which are personalized are much better in order to, in the case of I'm not sure how to say it, in the case of showing us that we can buy new stuff. So first of all, simply tap on Reset Advertising ID, tap on Confirm, and then Delete Advertising ID. And thanks to it, the ads won't be that much personalized. The other thing which we can do here in the settings is to go to Network and Internet and go to Private DNS. Then tap on this Private DNS provider hostname and enter dns.adguard.com and tap on Save. And thanks to it, your device, thanks to setting the private DNS, your device will limit the amount of the advertisements. Another thing which you can do is to limit the notifications. So let's pretend that you've got the app which is showing you a lot of notifications here in the status bar, and they are connected with the advertisements. So find the app, tap on it and hold it, and then go to App Info. Now let's tap on notifications here, and as you can see, in most of them we will have different categories of the notifications, and what I highly recommend to do is to simply go through them and try to find something which is connected with the ads. So for example, in my case, payments, deals and recommendations sounds like it could be connected with advertisements. So simply tap on the switcher here, and if this app is not really that important and the notifications are not important, you can turn them off completely just by tapping on the switcher at the very top, thanks to which you will simply limit all of the advertisements. And as a last resort, I just wanted to remind you about the things which are called ad blocks, and not necessarily the ad blocks which are designed for the browsers. Let's go to the Play Store. Here let's open Search and tap on the search bar and enter adblock. And obviously we've got those which are connected with the browsers, and I highly recommend to use them. However, after scrolling down, we can see that there are new options available. For example, ad blocker for Android, so not only for the browser but for the whole system. And here the content blocker, for example. So what I highly recommend to do is to simply check the available options and choose those which might be useful. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.